So now we have the comments. So let's get right into it. So, oh God, excuse me. So, haha, what a story mark says on the Nightwalk vlog, episode 20. I took the black pill. Hold up. God damn. He says, what you said at the end is very true. I am probably above average looking, but it isn't really worth the effort to completely sacrifice my time, effort, money on an average girl that will probably end up being unfaithful to me because, being honest, she probably could do better if she wanted to. She could at least attract Chad on a dating app and hook up with him. Everything is so distorted now, and the game is really not worth playing unless you're in the top 5% or so. I would rather focus on other things in life that give me some sort of satisfaction instead of rolling the dice on an average girl. I always use the basketball analogy in my head as well. Why would I put years of effort, money, training into becoming an NBA player if I was 5'5", just because it might work out in a 0.00001% of cases? It would be delusional. Participating in a game where the rules already put you at such a huge disadvantage, and where the reward is not even that great, just isn't worth playing. And those are my thoughts exactly. I mean, I never try to discourage other guys from trying, because you can find success in dating even as an average guy. Even as an average guy, there's a lot of average guys who are doing quite well, right? But I think on the other side of that coin, there's a lot of guys, again, relatively average, above, below, incel tier, who are just straight up suffering. It's just straight up suffering. And I think every guy kind of has to do like a self-assessment and try to figure out, how bad do you want it? Do you, given your value on the dating market and the odds that you have to deal with when playing this game, is it worth it to you? And if you feel like it's worth it, go ahead. But, myself and haha, what a story mark included, like guys like us, we're just like, nah. Guys like us, it's just like, nah. And I think that's why you see things like MGTOW. That's why you see guys going their own way and shit like that, because it's gotten to the point where it's like the cost and the risk just isn't really worth the reward. A lot of guys like us, like, we can't, it's not like we're gonna have options with like the girls that we really like, like the real, like the girls that we really like are gonna be out of our league. And even if we could get them, the cost, like, what's the cost of even trying to get them and maintain that relationship? And I think basically what I'm seeing is dating has just gotten to the point where it's not worth it for a lot of guys who kind of occupy that level of averageness. Like, it's just not worth it. Some guys will say fuck it and play and find success. Some guys will just say fuck it and just say fuck it altogether and go their own way or embrace the single life. But again, I always try not to be too pessimistic, because I don't want to discourage guys who really want that. I think it's easy for me to say because I was never hell bent on having a family or getting into a relationship anyway. So I try not to discourage other guys, but that's just what I'm seeing. That's just the state of dating that I'm seeing. I do think that it's gotten a lot harder for average men, and competition is very fierce. And I think where it's at now is almost like you seriously got to consider taking yourself out the game. So Heffalump 111 says on the Black Pill Nightwalk vlog, I don't mean offense, but could you kind of sum it up in 2 to 3 minutes instead of 30? Write too long, didn't read in the description, something like that. Watch the 30-minute video. Shit, that's the point of a vlog. Goddamn. So the Real Legend says on the Nightwalk vlog, I took the black pill. LOL, you pushing your debt pill in the description like it's 2012 and not 22. Oh yeah, 2022. That's where I upload my mixtape still. But Flims says, I told him he should move over to Bandcamp. Unlimited free storage, unlike SoundCloud, won't ever wind up canned for hate speech, disinformation like you on YouTube. Not ancient and slow performing like Dat Pimp. And you know what? That's good advice. I went ahead. I already had a Bandcamp, but I only used it to put the Robot Music 9002 up there. But I went ahead and decided that I'm going to be uploading, like, not immediately, but over time, I'm going to be uploading a lot of my stuff over to Bandcamp, because SoundCloud does have that limit. SoundCloud does have a limit as far as how much you can upload, and you know YouTube is very volatile. So I'm gonna be uploading a lot of my old stuff to Bandcamp and new stuff as well. It's just that, you know, I gotta get used to going over there, because I'm just not used to going to Bandcamp. And Tactical Apathy says, yeah, I like Marco, but dude needs to up his exposure game. These 30 to 100 views per video won't cut it. Absolutely not. But, you know, shit, man. It's one of those things where it's like, you gotta find different places where you can promote your music. But it can be difficult because, you know, people aren't really, for the most part, like, welcoming for like some random artist just coming into their space trying to promote themselves. I was very lucky that the people on R9K really kind of took a liking to me. And that's what really allowed like my initial subscriber surge like years ago. But it's just, maybe I should look more into it. I'm welcome to any ideas. But without a doubt, promo is not my strong suit. Definitely promo is not my strong suit. It's definitely something that I'm gonna work on. But again, it's not easy to find spaces that are just going to actually give you a chance and listen to what you have, because the first thought anybody has is like, oh, he's a shield, get rid of him, you know. So you got to be careful about like where you try to take your product and promote it. And you know, a lot of it too is just luck, you know. And for all I know, my YouTube channel could be shadow banned. I have no idea. Like God damn, I thought I already put that shit in. I'm trying to download some porn while I'm doing this. But yeah, I have. It seemed like there was a point when my subscribers were just going up and up and up, and then I just hit like a glass ceiling or something. But that's the goal for the summer. We're gonna try to break into the 3,000 to 5,000 range this summer. So on the Ballad of Kentre Brown official video, Redo says, Chad, you forgot the jean shorts. And then I said, I'm not that dedicated. Dude, fuck jean shorts. I would never wear jean shorts. Just look so tacky, bro. Like, what the hell? Oh man, like my fashion sense isn't that great, but jean shorts just, God, it's something about it. Like, it just screams, I'm 40 years old. I'm 40 years old and my life is in a downward spiral. So Flims says, did you layer on the antique camera effect filter to try to mask the debris on the camera lens? Exactly. When we were filming, I don't know when it happened, but something was on the lens and we could not get it off. And I still can't get it off. Like I've gotten some of it off, but not the whole. Like, I don't know what it is. I might have to buy a new lens, but there's something on the lens and it just can't be rubbed off. I think it's on like the inside of it or something like that. But I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to fix it, but I might have to buy a new lens. So I was like, oh yeah, but I'll just put the what they call it, that grain effect. I was like, that'll cover it up. But obviously Flim, he pointed that out quick as fuck. But look, man, you gotta do what you gotta do. Shit happens, man. But the good thing about making videos, each time I learn something new about like different obstacles we can run into. The first time it was the batteries, so I had to buy more batteries. This time it was the debris on the lens, and so I worked around it the best I could in editing. But, you know, it was kind of sucks, but I also learned a bit more about, you know, cleaning lenses and the value of having multiple lenses. So Joe Rogan Manlet Rage says, how's Kent? The fuck was that? He says, how's Kent doing these days? Last I heard, he had a girlfriend, but now they're broken up, which isn't a big deal. You know, relationships begin, relationships end. But I think overall, Kent seems to be in a much better headspace. You know, he went through his whole like lone wolf, pseudo MGTOW phase. And he just, from what I've seen, he seems much more content with himself. And he had a girlfriend, so I'm sure he got his dick sucked and all that. So if nothing else, I'm pretty sure he's not going to be killing himself or anybody else anytime soon. So Hellbreaker says, no Bloodborne on the Chad Marco Yakuza Like a Dragon stream. And by this point, I've already been playing Bloodborne. But the last stream I did, I turned the mic off and I said, let me just focus on making progress because I'm completely stuck. And I spent 2 hours wholeheartedly looking, trying to figure out where I needed to go, and I couldn't figure it out. And it's not a big deal, but I'm kind of like, I have like this personal vendetta right now about trying to figure out where to go in that game. But yeah, we're playing Bloodborne right now. And I don't know what I'm gonna play after that though. Maybe Grand Theft Auto 5. Maybe Grand Theft Auto 5. Oh god, oh god. That's good. It could be Grand Theft Auto 5 or Persona 5. So Moonbass Monk Mode says on the post I made, warm weather power level is coming back. Definitely, bro. I walked out thinking time for new running shoes. By summertime, I think I'm taking boxing classes too. I found a Japanese run gym in my city too. That's great. I want to take like a fighting class, but I want to do Brazilian jiu-jitsu. That's what I want to do. I want to do grappling, you know, because I don't want to get punched in the head too much. So I think I'd rather go for something like grappling, but definitely learning how to fight is on the menu for me as well. So Eric Williams says on the tale of Chad Marco's biggest crush, that awful feeling when you know you don't have a chance. Yeah, I knew, man, with her, the old big booty. Oh man, I'm pretty sure she had a boyfriend at the time anyway. But yeah, I definitely was like, yeah, just no hope. And even more so now, because back then I didn't realize the importance of penis size. And my dick is so small, it's no way we would have been sexually compatible. You know, I would have barely been able to get past the cheeks. So, oh man. So Hugh Mungus says on the same video, the only problem with asking out sexy retail workers is that if they say no, going back to the store would be awkward as fuck. Make sure it's not your favorite store. If the goods that you buy are not worth never buying again, then just stay solid. That's another thing too, because every time you go in there, it's going to be a little awkward, right? I think it's much easier when it's a store you don't go to a lot, but yeah, just like he said, man, it's going to be awkward. It's going to be awkward if you go in there. Regularly after asking her out, it's like, because you got to always see her. And then on top of that, like, she probably done told people like, oh, this nigga tried to talk to me. You know how girls are. It's crazy. On the same video, Puppet Master Reloaded says, for your songs, what plugins do you use for vocals? Thanks. I'm going to just do some more the process videos so I can give you guys a better idea how I get down. So look forward to that. So yeah, I'm going to just put out some more of the process videos. So on the same video, Density says, it really do be like that, bro. Some girls leave you shell shocked. Yeah, she was. I still feel good when I think about it though. Like damn, like she was the. I ain't gonna say she was the one. That's some blue pill bullshit. But she was just so much my type. Just that's really what it was. It was just like, she was just that girl that she was just that girl that I just had a very high level of attraction to. She was that girl, like, you know how in the movies, the protagonist, they'll just be living their life, and then they see a girl, and then the camera zooms into her face, and then the guy's looking at her, and he like, yeah, that's I want that right there. She was that for me, bro. Like, she was that girl that was just like, yeah, I want that right there. I want that. But again, I knew I didn't have a chance, and so I never, you know, as good of a story as it was, you know, the underlying fact was that I always knew I didn't have a chance, so I never did anything about it. I feel you on avoiding chicks, bro. Oh yeah, Matthew Hernandez says, I feel you on avoiding chicks, bro. There's this chick at work I'm scared of, but I need to make a move before it's too late. Hey, I mean, I hate to sound like a book of cliches, but you know, you missed every shot you don't take. I can't even get excited about saying it. But you know, it's true. If you really like her, you know, go ahead. I don't have any regrets. I don't have any regrets about not asking her out. Because look, I'm still a virgin, I'm still single, and that's worked out for me. So I can't be mad about it. I don't feel bad about it. I don't think it was healthy anyway. The way I was thinking about her, I was too focused on her, and I think that's very bad. When you're a young man trying to get into dating and sex having, it's never good to be fixated on one person. That's a horrible mentality to have. If I were to try to date and have sex now, my mindset would be not to focus in on any particular girl, but just to really kind of play the field. You know, not like I'll be slutting around, but like just be open to meeting to be meeting several women around the same time. You know, that would be my mindset. Don't have crushes. Don't be fixated on one girl, because if you get rejected, I think it's going to be more devastating. I think it's better to have a mindset of, okay, I'm gonna try to play the field a bit and see what my options are, and get to know several different people, and just see what I can make happen, as opposed to just, you know, trying to jump up out of nowhere when you have a crush. I don't think that's healthy. I don't think it's a good mindset to have. So Chris Lim says on the Tricks Are Us Botcast, hey Chad, be careful on cryptocurrency and NFTs. There's a lot of rug pull and scams in the industry, especially be wary of cryptos advertised by influencers. Check out Spencer Cornelius' channel here to check out the scam and rug pulls on crypto. Yeah, thank you for the info. I've heard of that too. Like, people try to promote a certain currency, and then they'll get people to invest, and then they'll just pull the rug out, right? So it's like, they get people to invest in it just to get the value up, and then they'll sell, and then just run for the hills pretty much, and just again, the whole thing is kind of sketchy. Let's be real. But I think as long as you only invest what you're willing to lose, that's my mentality. Only invest what you're willing to lose. And I think as long as I play it like that, then I don't have anything to worry about. Okay, so this is a long one. Humongous says this was the What's Most Important Nightwalk vlog. I know exactly what you mean. This is real long, by the way. You were never satisfied with being like the rest. We may have tried to be like the normies at one point, but it never happened because it was never meant to be. We are put on the path we are meant to walk down so we can learn and experience what we are destined to, but this mountain analogy spoke to me. Back in 2014, I was a skinny tween virgin playing Halo one day. Slayer. Didn't do very well, got a message from someone that said noob, and something was triggered inside me. A fire screaming, prove him wrong. All of them, reach your maximum potential. Right around this time, I was getting into weed, which opened up my mind to my errors. Why am I trying to be accepted by popular normies? Why am I trying to impress people I despise? And the change took form. Went from kissing up to them to insulting them. kept seshing, started ditching, got into Nirvana, had the bombastic anti-status quo persona that was always hiding inside. Now I got spark, flame, life. My Halo performance increased. Had 2 high school girlfriends, lost virginity, got into the invasion playlist to satisfy my urges for long battles and high kill counts. After 1 game of slaying, I was invited by max ranks to play performance increase. Had 2 high... Oh, wait. I kind of rewinded a little bit there. Okay, I was invited by max ranks to play with them on their team, and things exploded. So many friend requests. Rolling with the toughest fuckers in the playlist, watching them play masterfully, learning their tricks, mastering them myself. My KD spread increasing rapidly, 12k kills, 10k deaths, 16k kills, 12k deaths, 25k kills, 15k deaths, 50k kills, 23k deaths, and 90k kills, 30k deaths when I reached max rank of Inheritor. Just 1 year later, I was one of them now. The Invasion playlist died out in 2019. Many of my Invasion only friends stopped playing, but I found refuge in other cool playlists. Big Team Battle, Rumble Pit, Multi-Team, Team Slayer, Team SWAT, Anniversary Classic. Quickly gained rapport with the tough people in each playlist. Went from being on an Invasion team to being the party leader and commanding teams in BTB and Team Slayer. And eventually I became one of the most widely recognized, respected, and deadly inheritors. Transferred my teamwork and determination skills to jobs in the real world. I watched each playlist die. Multi-Team, 2019, Rumble Pit, 2020. Okay. that post went on. But we're going to cut it short there because I get the gist of it. But I got to say, I know some people might say, it's just gaming. It's just a video game. But still, I'm very impressed by that. You look at the progress that he made and the decision that he made to reach the top of his game in this particular game, because I have a lot of respect for guys who, even if it's guys who set out to master a certain video game, whether it's speed runners, especially guys in the fighting game community. I have a lot of respect for these guys because it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of effort. Takes a lot of smarts and dedication, regardless of what your field is, to push yourself, to take your talent to its peak, to rise and climb that mountain to the top. It's a beautiful thing. And that's really what my ultimate goal in life is, and not just as far as like music, but just anything that I'm really passionate about. I just want to always make sure that I'm pushing myself and that I have a mindset of, at least being competent, but with the things that are most important, I want to be a master of, but I got to say, like me personally, I find this pretty impressive. Goddamn, 90k kills, 30k deaths. Goddamn, look at where he came from. 12k kills and 10k deaths to 90k kills and 30k deaths. That's amazing. That's fucking amazing. But let's end this off with a. What's the word I'm looking for? With a reminder, a self-reminder for everyone here, for everyone listening. Let's truly dedicate ourselves to climbing that mountain, that personal mountain that we all have within, that personal mountain of achievement. Let's reach that top. Let's see what it looks like. I want to see what it looks like. Let's rise to the top of that personal mountain. And let's see what they see. Let's see what it's like, the view from the top. All of us, every single one of us. Yes, you too, and you. Let's do it. Let's make it happen, baby.